Hey guys, LMZMAZ here, and welcome back to the realm of the Mad God tutorial. Today I will be doing a cover of the Snake Pit. The Snake Pit is a dungeon that is for, well, I recommend the first time that you do it, you should be level 20. Then, once you get better at it, level 15 and below, really. But yeah, just if you get like to level 16 and you're proud of that, don't waste your character. Anyways, the excuse me. The dungeon drops from lesser gods, which was that steel thing. There's a green guy called Lizard God, Minotaur, and Flayer. Yeah, so that's also a lesser god there. They're like the realm gods, except a little bit weaker. Yes, so Snake Pit isn't a very hard dungeon. It is the first dungeon by order of difficulty to drop stat potions, and it drops potions of speed, which are quite useful because that ups your running speed in the game. They also drop from those ogre guys there. I will link the lesser gods in the description so you can have a look what they look like. Familiarize yourself with them so you know what to look out for. They're not too hard to kill, but their minions can sometimes swarm you and you can take lots of damage and die quite easily. So you need to be careful if you're looking for a snake pit. So essentially, what you need to do is clear the way to the boss. The original starting clip was deleted, so this is just an introduction. I will perform a snake pit for you guys right after. But yes, also, if you could do snake pits, you can do spider dens, forbidden jungles, pirate caves, and forest mazes. Pirate caves and forest mazes you should be able to do from the start because they're really easy. But the dungeon is, you get transported outside the realm into like a separate, different world, and from there you must fight your way to the boss of that dungeon. Like here it's a quest, and it will also say quest, except it's, yeah, a boss fight basically. There's many different types of dungeons, but yeah, today we're focusing on the snake pit. What else is there about the snake pit? Oh yes, to look for the lesser gods, you go just before the godlands, so this is where I am. You'll start seeing these ogres, night elves, those little blue dwarf things, and sometimes the occasional god too. But yeah, mainly the first few things you want to see, and it can be, it's most of the time it's this background. So yeah, see, as you can see, this is the godlands right here, and then if you walk here, you'll start finding more of those enemies. But yeah. Sorry once again that the original clip was deleted. My fraps just stuffed up, and I hope I help you in some way. So see you in the snake pit. Okay, sorry about that guys. I found the snake pit and then my fraps crashed or whatever. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Anyways, let's get back on track. So we're going here. The place where I was looking for snake pits, if anyone wants to know, is the place it's just before the godlands, like literally just before the godlands. That's where the lesser gods are. It can be a forest like this, or it can be a desert, and I think sometimes snow even, but it's mainly the first two, desert and forest. And that's where you'll start seeing those, these dwarves and those, like, they're called night elves, those purple guys that were there before. yeah, this is the place where you should start looking for snake pits. It's just before the Godlands where I am here, because this grey part is the Godlands. And sorry about that lag. Yeah, so it's terrible that Fraps crashed. Can't believe I spent so long looking for one, and when I get one, Fraps crashes. Oh well, it's okay. Find another. Alright, so just look for some lesser gods or ogres. Let's see what we can find. Doesn't really look like anything at the moment. That's I don't think that's a lesser god. It drops spider den though, that big thing. Alright, sorry about that, just Steam friends. Scrubs. No, I think I'll just find one, if that's alright. Alright, I found one. It drops from a Minotaur, and that's what the portal looks like. So to enter, just hit your interact key or click enter down the bottom there. Okay, so now we are in the portal, dungeon. Okay, so to do this dungeon, you'll see these walls that are like shattered. They have a shattered texture. Well, they have a shattered texture for a reason. You can break them, and you go to the next room. Now, okay. So in a room, you'll either get like these medium-sized snakes. They are called python. They are pythons, and you got fire pythons, which shoot those 3 fire things. Yep. And I think these are just yellow pythons, and they shoot like laser beams. If you're a melee, they don't hit for too much damage, or even if you're a long range class with low defense, should be pretty safe. Just if they're a bother, just knock them out like that. Not too hard to do that. And then these little snakes, don't bother killing them. They don't give you any XP, and they just keep respawning from these drains here, as you just saw. The purple ones do more damage. See, 3, and then the green ones do 1 damage. And then you can see where the boss is on the map, and generally you just follow that marker. So you break all the shattered blocks, and yep. Alright, this is the other python. This is probably the trickiest, because if you have low defense, it could be trouble. It shoots blue beams, and it's quite accurate too. And occasionally you will get soulbound or like new items from the snakes. Alright, this is a little bit more challenging. These are pit vipers, and the purple ones send out a stream of bullets. The green ones send out like 3 bullets in an arc almost. And you have to try, believe me, you should try and dodge them, or just walk around them as soon as possible. So just, yeah, walk around them, pick them off one by one, and it shouldn't be too much of a bother. But yeah, they do tons of damage, as you can see. See, 25. And to a rogue class, they can do up to like 50 damage per shot. So, and that was a lot of bullets. So yeah, you're gonna have to be careful around those. But like I said, it's not too difficult. When you break open the room, I recommend running back into the room that you've already cleared, because yes, you know that room is safe, and you can drag them through there. Or if you feel comfortable enough, you can circle. See, if you break that open and you're a wizard or whatever, priest, you know, you're going to take heaps of damage. So the best way to do it is just break off the ones on the side and drag them into this room while sniping them off with a long range class, and then you can circle them or keep dragging them back through the other rooms. Or yeah, preferred method is circling, definitely. So yeah, just circle them. If you have max defense, these should not be a bother. They're quite easy. 7 damage at maximum, I think. per hit, max defense. Yeah, and then you can get a room that has no grates for little snakes to spawn in, but it has both, or it might just have these vipers. Just kill these off. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the boss rooms. I'm not sure if this dungeon will have a secret boss room, but it isn't hard as long as you just stand back, really. I'll see if I can find one, so just stop it there. I haven't found a secret boss room, but one thing that I should mention, the secret room can only be found left and right. So if you're looking for one, yeah, that's the direction you should be traveling. See? Right, right, like that. So if I go up here, okay, it's another one of these rooms. Like I said, they're not too difficult, just pick them off by circling. That's for these big ones, and the little ones shouldn't be too much of a bother, but if they are, just drag them around and snipe them off. Yep, so you can only go right or left to find a secret boss room. So see if there's something here. Apparently not. Alright, keep going. Okay, so I've just hit the boss room. The boss isn't too hard, but you should be cautious. I don't think there is a secret boss room, but I'll get around to it. Try and clear as much of the snake pit as possible if you want to maximize like your speed potions and things like that, because they are quite valuable. Clear the secret bosses first because they're easier, and in case I don't find a secret boss room, just stand back and shoot and dodge. That's pretty much it. You run towards the end of the room and there should be like a little switch. Step on that, it activates the boss, and run around him and keep shooting at him, and he should be good. Anyways, for this boss there is 3 phases. So first, run in, activate, and she sends out these little pets. Don't worry too much about them. Just keep shooting at her. Find a spot where you're safe and just stand still. So that's phase 1. The second phase is she spawns all these little ones, and you should be careful because you might not see those white things, but the little snake's shots shouldn't do too much damage. And then the third phase is like a pinwheel of blinding bullets. They don't do too much damage, but they still can be quite dangerous. And there's also grenades, which do quite a bit of damage. Yep. As you can see, I'm quite low on HP already, and I need to regenerate. So the little snakes that are in there, just keep an eye out for those white bullets. Those are what you should be cautious about. Yeah, so these pets, they do about 50 damage, and they slow you. So it's not too bad. Careful not to get hit by the pinwheel. Just keep rotating the screen or stand in between. Yep, about to die. Give me a second, I need to regenerate my HP. Sorry about that, I just been doing other things and haven't been playing around too much. I mean, if you want to just stand in the corner, make yourself a safe spot and regenerate. I'm just going to go into this room and clear it quickly, see if we can get a secret boss. Yeah, it's a little bit harder with a rogue class, but you can stand back and not take as much damage. I believe this boss has 7,500 health, either that or 6,000. It's between that, so it can be a pretty difficult fight if you are inexperienced, but don't run away from them, because if you just keep running away from them, you'll never learn how to do them. Yep. Ooh, yeah. Find yourself a safe spot, which I obviously did not, but should be able to. Keep an eye out for those white bullets. because they are the damaging ones. They do 100 base damage, so yeah, they can be quite difficult and challenging. The pinwheel is probably the best part to attack her as a long range character, because you can like when you're a melee you have to get in close, and the pinwheel isn't very far spread. Ooh, sorry about that. Sorry, hang on, I'll be right back. Okay, back. Just gonna get back into this battle. But that's pretty much all it is to this boss. It's like everything else in this game. You just need to dodge. You need to know what you're dealing with and dodge. It should be safer doing this with a friend who already plays this game. Definitely. So just stand. Yep. And when you kill her, if you soloed it, you will get a dark blue bag. This means you got a potion. Collect that, and there's your potion of speed. It's guaranteed if you solo it. Alright. It seems there is no secret boss room, but videos of that can be found on YouTube. And to exit, just hit round portal, unless you want to go back and search the snake pit for more. Back to the start. So that's it for the snake pit. I hope it helped a little bit. I don't know how well I explained it, but yeah, it definitely should give some tips to newer players. If this helped you, or if you enjoyed it, rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.